Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, Capital Markets Analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast. Today I've got Dan Kimmis with Good CBD Products to talk about the Hemp CBD Connex from the Cannabis Collaborative Conference in Portland. It's taken place 2 days, yesterday and today. We were both down there. Dan was running around on the floor. I was there in the afternoon as a moderator for a panel for the hemp lab. We had a lawyer, accountant, and a banker kind of talking about the complexities in a regulated market. Hopefully had some innovative solutions, and I had a really good panel. 3 female panelists on a lawyer, accountant, and banker. It's pretty good. So tell me about your perspective. What did you see? You walked in the doors. There's a normal swag bag, sign up, whatever. You got through all of that, and walk the floor verbally with me.
Oh, sure. Well, so, we kind of get the red carpet a little bit, right? So we got in, and initially I was going to buy my way in, but they were like, yeah, you don't have to do that. And so, and then in we went and did the whole, it opened to, there was probably 60 booths there, I think, 50 booths. But what was interesting, Kron, did you get a chance to go in the CBD market?
I did. That was the saving grace, I think. That was fairly small without that. It was at least twice the size with the CBD market.
Right. What was funny is it was kind of hidden away, right? And then all of a sudden you walk in and it was, a lot of activity. So I really enjoyed the show. It was right-sized for me. It was right-sized. Plus, I found a couple of things, brother. I found some very interesting things.
Do tell.
I found the neat gal who runs all the shows. And so that was neat. We got a chance to talk. While we were there, the crew that makes Zone In, Elise and I, so Elise is actually, she's a Zone In subscriber. Zone In is a high-end CBD product. And then, we really credit it with helping her health. And then we got a chance to hang out with the CEO of Zone In. So I'm used to running with the guy, the Lofa Tutupu. Okay, I'm used to running around with him and talking to him. We got a chance to meet, some more people in the company. And then, this is the other one you'll dig. I found some pure CBG. I actually tested CBG last night.
Yeah, seeing a lot of that even on LinkedIn. More of that is available. I think that's a wise choice for Oregon to go into CBG, CBN are going to be kind of the next 2 wholesale available cannabinoids. So, yeah.
This is in a pill. This is a pill. This is actually a measured dose pill, and I took a 10 milligram CBG pill last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some innovative stuff. The Dab Tab, I think, is probably one of the most innovative things I've seen recently. Are you familiar with that? The little ceramic thing where you drop it in and you can do a dab with it, but it's like a little tab. It's interesting.
No, I'm not familiar. This is the thing, right? It's like, so have you had a chance to try CBG yourself yet? Straight up?
No.
Okay. Yeah, this is right. I just like getting out, and especially with the new cannabinoids, right? Finding out, right? Seeing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there was some machinery there when I walked through in the very back, kind of right next to that CBD market. Going in there was kind of nice because the venue was too big, I feel like, for the amount of booths that were there. So they had a smaller venue. I think it would feel better. But once you got into the back in the CBD market, there was a lot going on back there. It was kind of good to see some of those companies still around. Wild was there. They've been around from day one, so they're still surviving. It's good.
Oh yeah, the CBD market. I went in and I just started collecting contact information, right? Because all of those people are actively vending, right? So that was the other thing that was kind of interesting about it. It was just, to me, the CBD market, it was like stumbling into a really kind of magical moment. I was talking to a cat who was crushed by a tree 5 years ago. Okay, who's a CBD user, et cetera. I just, some things where I got exposed to some stories that were really amazing stories. So I always like that.
I think my biggest takeaway was seeing a automated pre-roll machine. It's the only one I've seen that has a grinder, but it grinds it up. I guess there's like a check weigh system. I don't know how accurate it is, but it fills it up, twists the tops, same kind of carousel, same machine, but it's only $85,000 compared to $300,000 or $400,000. It didn't pack the pre-rolls very well, but you can adjust the tamper, I guess. But so I'm interested to see. He thought he was the only one on the market, and there's like a half a dozen other ones that are popping up out of nowhere. But there is an obvious demand for smokable pre-roll hemps and automated solutions. So I thought that was interesting.
There's so much to unpack in that story, right? Here's an entrepreneur. They've built a thing. They don't even know, they've priced it where they've priced it, right? They don't know the competition. And then in the meanwhile, if you know the market, if their system is good, needs to be tested, needs to be tried.
I've been talking to some attorneys up in Canada, some of the LPs, as well as some of the venture capitalists and angel investors, and everyone's kind of expecting reality to kick in when $1.74 wholesale is not going to be a reality anymore. And so once these automated solutions kind of come online and you're able to sell those joints for cheap at a profit, those wholesale prices go out the window, and all of a sudden it's 50 cents and not $1.75. And you have to figure out how to continue to be in business. Their break-even point is $1.60 to $1.75. So if it hits 50 cents, what are you going to do?
Well, I bought 4 $2 pre-rolls yesterday that were awesome 1 gram pre-rolls. I love Oregon.
So with that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is the Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out.